So after reading the manual, I have found out that I have the option for a 2-pin power LED setup or a 3-pin power LED setup. And that's the only difference between the two sets of power LED locations here, which is new to me. But I will be using the hard drive LED, the ground reset spot, or the speaker spot because I do not need them. So let's plug this in and then pull the cables back.
Hey there, YouTube. In the last video, we started cable cleanup, and we're going to continue and almost finish it up in this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. See you in the next one.
Because those are two different jumper boards. So where is my front panel connector? I am going to have to find it. I'm pretty sure that's it, but... Thunderbolt panel. It is that spot. But it's not plugging in. Alright, I'm gonna need a flashlight because I don't know what's going on in there. Okay, so I did find that a couple pins on my motherboard were bent. That is not common, so don't be too scared if you do have that. Either take it back to your manufacturer and find out what the heck's going on with it, or very carefully bend the pins back into position. Now, I of course do not recommend bending the pins, but that is your preference and your choice of what you want to do. What I'm doing here is there's this little cable that goes to the front LED to show that power is running in the machine. And because I'm changing the position of where that is, I'm going to run it a different way. It actually looks better, in my opinion, the way I'm going to run it. So, scratched up my paint a little bit there, but I got it hidden in the back corner, which is cool. I'm not sure what these are still. I have to find that out in a second. Let's go towards the fans? Oh, because they're chassis fans, and the LEDs are controlled into a different spot. Okay, so these are chassis fan, which we can mount to the motherboard, and that's fan control. So that'll be good. We'll do that in a minute here. Right now, we need to plug back in that one cable that I just pulled out. Go. And then we're going to go and plug in these. So this again is power switch and reset switch. Ground and power. Nice thing for me is these are right next to each other, so they are not too much of an issue. Now positive is on the left or on the right? Use the flashlight again. It is on the left, which is not the way I was going to plug it in, so let's get a check. Negative, power LED positive. Okay, you're good to go. Those are all set up. So pull back all that excess. Away from the front. This is the first case that I've ever done where I kind of cared about the way cables look. I honestly really don't care that much, but it's kind of nice to put the time into making your case look gorgeous. So CPU fan, chassis fan, external fan, and M2 fan. So I can connect all my fans to fan connectors. F, external fan? I don't even see it. Oh, no, I don't even see it. That doesn't look like a fan to me. It looks like something else. Flashlight. Okay, so I was just messing around with the front fans and their fan controls. I plugged one into a chassis fan over here, another one into a chassis fan over here, and another one into the M2 fan slot down here. And I'm okay with that because I've got the 3 fans, they need power, they needed fan power pins, which are much smaller. But as you can see, I got rid of all the cables that were over here and opened up this space, which maybe I'll put a water cooling reservoir right here and a radiator in the future. But for now, this is the way I like it, and it's actually looking really good. Ready to boot here soon. But we need to add power to our hard drives. So flip it around here. You can see we still have a giant tangle of messes back here. We've got our hard drive power cables. So these are called SATA. They're flat and straight. Super simple. We still need to add SATA cables as well, which I pulled out too. That's not them. So these are them here. So we only need 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. We're looking good. So I'm going to make it so that one power cable comes to this one. Oh, it comes this way. That is silly. I wonder if this will be better. Yeah, that'll be better. So one cable comes in this way like this. We're going to go next to this route, this hard drive slot. While I've got some spare space here, I've got 2 SATA power adapters that need to go. So I'm going to plug these into the garbage space up here. They will be up and running too. That's a massive mess of cables right here that I'm going to have to deal with right away. Ugh. Usually, for myself, I just tuck and go. It's a terrible, terrible method to make work, but that's the way I make it work. This one.